Kevin, to move the story forward, when will we see some form of special investigation or special prosecution?
I think the question becomes today just how many Republicans will call for a special prosecutor. I can tell you, Tom, that late last evening I spoke with a senior Republican aide to a leadership member within the Congress who called the entire situation, quote unquote, bizarre. I think that the timing, according to this source, has really ruffled the feathers, particularly among Republicans who now are faced to either defend the White House or call for a special prosecutor.
If we can bring it into our other coverage, is this such a distraction that it moves us away from any solution to other legislative initiatives like health care, like tax reform?
Well, Tom, there are at least three hearings scheduled today in the Senate. Of course, the House is in recess. Clearly, meetings will continue along all fronts. But in terms of the political capital that President Trump gained just the other week for passing health care reform through the House of Representatives, any political capital heading into the Senate arguably really took the wind out of the sails last night with the firing.
Kevin.
Go ahead,
Kevin, does the meeting with the Russian foreign minister inside the Oval Office still go ahead today?
As of now, all systems are a go, but clearly there's going to be even more questions, Kai, about what exactly they're going to talk about. Look, the timing of this cannot be overstated enough. This is something that is coming fresh on the heels of several Senate hearings, several Senate testimonies that again, we can't overstate the timing and the uniqueness of this situation at all.
Talk to me about the Hillary Clinton story here. That is being used as the background to this. What is the feeling in Washington about that relationship, that accusation? Is there smoke without fire, or is this something that is simply being used as a smoke screen?
Well, the Democrats are not believing that at all. In fact, I spoke last night with two Democratic strategists who essentially, didn't just roll their eyes, but were just can't even put into words the frustration that they feel about that. Of course, they are now saying that President Trump is quote unquote being an obstructionist. We saw that frequently in several of the statements coming out of Democratic members last night. Republicans, some in his political orbit, are defending him. I would say it's about 70% defending him and 30% criticizing him.
Yeah, Kevin, very quickly here, why didn't we see any resignations last night? The historical allusion to 1973 is of resignations. Mr. Rosenstein, the Deputy Attorney General, didn't resign. Did that surprise you?
No, it doesn't surprise me. I think because he was one of the folks who had called for Director Comey to resign. Again, some Republicans in President Trump's political orbit saying essentially he's just draining the swamp.